the world of blissfulness. Our webpage is here to guide you in becoming the best version of yourself. To be more blissful, start by being mindful of the present moment, cultivating gratitude, and prioritizing self care. Nurture your soul, nurture your body, and nurture your mind. Let's embark on this journey together, hand in hand, and find greater inner peace and purpose in life. Embrace life's imperfections, embrace the beauty of the chaos, and you will be on the path to bliss.
So, blissfulness is a state of mind, and we have to find the blissfulness within us. We have to find the happiness within us. Can you please elaborate more on this?
Indeed, blissfulness is a state of mind, and finding it within requires cultivating an open, mindful approach. It's about tapping into our innermost emotions and experiences, recognizing the beauty in the mundane, and savoring moments of joy. By accepting our feelings, thoughts, and experiences as they are without judgment, we open ourselves up to finding contentment in the present moment. By nurturing gratitude and letting go of past negativity, we can unlock the reservoir of bliss that resides within us. Embrace life's beauty and find joy in the little things.
Why is it that we are entangled a lot in the past experiences? And why is it that we have too many concerns or worries about the future? And how can we let all this go away? We can completely surrender to it and live in the present moment with more blissfulness and confidence.
Our minds tend to cling to the past and worry about the future as it's part of our survival mechanism. However, this fixation can lead to unhappiness and stress. To let it all go, embrace mindfulness and focus on the now. Instead of dwelling on the past, practice acceptance and release any regrets. Let go of past mistakes and forgive yourself and others. Instead of worrying about the future, plan for it with confidence. Embrace uncertainty with an open mind. By doing this, you will find more peace and joy in the present moment.
So, there is a concept called presentism. Can you elaborate on it and what it means?
Certainly, presentism is a philosophical stance that places all value and emphasis on the present moment. It suggests that we should focus on the present and not worry about the past or the future. It encourages us to focus on the present moment, embrace the current experiences, and be fully present and engaged. When we practice presentism, we let go of worries and regrets from the past and let go of anxieties about the future.
But the past and the future are so persistent. How can we surrender to it? Because if we focus on presentism, then to a certain degree we have to accept that the past and future do not exist.
Indeed, surrendering to the present moment can be challenging, especially when the past and future feel dominant. However, presentism doesn't deny the past and future, but instead encourages us to let it go. To fully embrace presentism, we need to recognize the power of the present moment and actively decide to live in it without being controlled by the past or future.
Now let's talk about minimalism. What is minimalism and how can it benefit us?
Minimalism is a way of living with less and focusing more on experiences and relationships. It encourages us to prioritize the essentials and live with simplicity. Minimalism can benefit us by reducing stress, simplifying our lives, and allowing us to focus on what truly matters in life. By minimizing unnecessary possessions and distractions, we can free up time, money, and mental space to focus on our personal growth, health, and relationships.
How can we declutter our house, our emotions, and our mind? Give some practical strategies and tips.
To declutter your house, start with one room at a time and categorize, keep, donate, and discard your belongings. To declutter emotions, identify and acknowledge your feelings and journal about them. Take a moment to explore the root cause and find ways to cope with them. To declutter your mind, set aside time for relaxation and meditation. Take deep breaths and let go of negative thoughts. Use mindfulness techniques to stay present and avoid overthinking.
If we have to combine presentism and minimalism, what would that look like? How would someone experience that state of being?
presentism and minimalism would result in a life centered around the present moment, valuing experiences over possessions. It would look like living with gratitude and contentment while eliminating distractions. You would feel a sense of mindfulness, focus, and fulfillment. You would make conscious decisions that align with your values and goals. Life would be simple but deeply meaningful.
What would be a terminology that combines presentism and minimalism, and how can we easily communicate that to others?
The terminology for a concept blending presentism and minimalism could be minimalistic living in the moment or mindful minimalism. It effectively communicates the idea of living with purpose and contentment while minimizing distractions and focusing on what truly matters. It's a straightforward way to communicate the benefits and values of both philosophies.
Now, if we add in manifestation to this blend, how can we be more in tune with our goals and desires? How can we align ourselves perfectly with our dreams and vision?
Combining manifestation with presentism and minimalism means setting positive intentions for your future while remaining present and focused on the essentials. To be more in tune with your goals and desires, practice visualization, affirmations, and action. Visualize yourself living your dream, take inspired action towards your goal to align your mindset with your vision. Focus on gratitude for the journey and stay mindful of the present moment. By living with simplicity and purpose, you can manifest your dreams into your life.
So, in a way, it is the best of both worlds, where we are focusing on the present moment through presentism, as well as we are creating a future by manifesting our goals and desires.
Exactly, it's the best of both worlds. Presentism helps you focus on the present moment and appreciate what you have right now, while manifestation allows you to work towards creating a future filled with your dreams and desires. These two concepts combine to create a balanced and fulfilling life, with a focus on both living in the present and creating a future full of abundance.
Now, sometimes I've noticed that when interacting with other people, we have negative experiences. So, how can we release all these negative experiences and create more forgiveness and create more space for emotions to flourish?
To release negative experiences and create space for forgiveness and emotional well being, practice mindfulness, acceptance, and communication. Recognize that negative experiences don't have to define you. Practice forgiveness towards yourself and others and let go of grudges and resentments. Be open and honest about your emotions. Communicate your feelings respectfully and actively listen to others. Be open to different points of view to expand your perspective. This will help you move on from negative experiences and create a space of empathy, understanding, and healing.
I've noticed that feelings of anger generally linger for a very long time. Why is it so difficult to let go of someone who has betrayed us or who has done us wrong? And how can we release all this anger and allow for more bliss and peace and joy into our life?
Holding on to anger, especially after a betrayal, is often difficult because of the pain and hurt attached to it. To let go of anger, it's important to acknowledge and feel the emotions first. Then focus on releasing these feelings and forgiving the person who wronged you. Use techniques like mindfulness, meditation, exercise, journaling, and talking to a therapist if needed to release all the anger and let go of the hurt. Replace anger with forgiveness and acceptance and fill your life with joy and bliss instead.
So many times we think anger is about the other person, but in fact, anger is about setting our own freedom and feeling more blissful.
Is often a reflection of our own feelings and emotions. When we're angry, we're essentially responding to something that triggers us in some way or doesn't align with our values. This highlights the importance of self awareness. When we are aware of how anger affects us, we can better manage it and strive for freedom, self expression, and personal fulfillment. By focusing on ourselves and embracing self
when we are experiencing these feelings, whether it is anger, whether it is desire, whether it is hope, whether it is fear, how can we feel these feelings more fully so that we can allow all these negative feelings to dissipate and create space for positive feelings like blissfulness, love, joy, courage, compassion, empathy?
To feel all emotions fully, allow space to experience and process them instead of avoiding or judging them. This includes both positive and negative emotions. By giving yourself permission to feel whatever arises, you can fully experience and process the emotion rather than resisting or running away from it. By doing this, you can transform negative feelings and become more grounded and fulfilled.
Can you summarize everything that we discussed?
Sure, we discussed how to be more blissful in our everyday lives through practices such as mindfulness, gratitude, acceptance, and being present in the moment. We also talked about the importance of surrendering to the present and letting go of negative emotions from the past. Additionally, we talked about the benefits of minimalism and how to declutter our lives and focus on essentials. Finally, we discussed the importance of letting go of emotions such as anger and focusing on forgiving and allowing for positive emotions to flourish.
Thank you very much. I think we had a wonderful conversation, and it was a pleasure having this discussion with you.
You're welcome. I'm glad you found our conversation helpful and enjoyable. It was a pleasure talking to you as well. Have a great day.